Kate Middleton's recent appearance at a state banquet wearing the iconic Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara sent shock waves through the royal family, marking a pivotal moment in the British monarchy. The tiara, one of Queen Elizabeth II's most cherished pieces, is not just a beautiful jewel but a symbol of the monarchy's continuity and royal legacy. Worn by the late Queen in numerous official portraits and state events, it's seen as the very essence of British royal tradition. When Kate stepped into the banquet room, it wasn't just the elegance of her gown that captured attention, it was the unmistakable message she sent by wearing this specific tiara. The Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara had always been closely associated with Queen Elizabeth, who affectionately referred to it as Granny's tiara. It was passed down through the royal family as a symbol of enduring legacy and tradition. But when Kate appeared wearing it, the symbolism was impossible to ignore. By choosing this piece, she was aligning herself with Queen Elizabeth's reign and positioning herself as a key figure in the monarchy's future. This gesture did not go unnoticed by Queen Camilla, whose reaction to Kate's choice was telling. Camilla, the Queen consort, has spent years carefully building her royal image and public position, often wearing jewels associated with Queen Elizabeth. However, the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara had never been one of her go-to pieces. This sudden appearance of Kate in the tiara was a clear signal of succession, an unspoken message that Kate, as the Princess of Wales, is emerging as the future face of the monarchy. For Camilla, whose own relationship with royal jewelry has often been contentious, this was a moment of stark realization. Over the years, Camilla has made several attempts to reshape her public image, wearing royal jewels that have ties to both Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana. However, her choices have often sparked controversy. When Camilla wore Diana's famous emerald choker as a brooch, many saw it as a provocation, an attempt to claim a piece of Diana's legacy that to many should have remained untouched. This, in contrast to Kate, who has been celebrated for wearing Diana's jewelry as a respectful tribute, underscores the delicate balance of legacy and loyalty within the royal family. The public has been largely supportive of Kate's connection to these royal heirlooms. For many, her wearing of Queen Elizabeth's jewelry is seen as a continuation of the Queen's legacy, while Camilla's use of Diana's pieces has often been viewed with suspicion. This tension is not new in the royal family, where the selection of tiaras, brooches, and other jewelry is carefully controlled to reflect status, hierarchy, and the broader narrative of the monarchy. Jewelry is rarely just about aesthetics, it is a political instrument used to communicate messages of power, influence, and loyalty. The royal family's extensive jewelry collection is worth millions and holds deep historical significance. Queen Elizabeth II's personal collection alone includes over 300 pieces, many of which have been passed down through generations. The distribution of these pieces, however, is tightly controlled, and much of the collection belongs to the Crown rather than any one individual royal. As King Charles now oversees the collection, it's widely speculated that Kate will continue to gain access to some of the most iconic pieces from the Queen's collection, especially as she takes on more official royal duties. As this drama continues to unfold, one question lingers: how much of Queen Elizabeth's legacy will Kate claim before Camilla can intervene? The tiaras, necklaces, and brooches that make up the Queen's collection are not just prized possessions, they represent the enduring legacy of the British monarchy. Kate's decision to wear the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara signals more than just a tribute to the late Queen. It is a calculated move positioning her as the future of the monarchy. In the coming years, Kate will likely wear more of Queen Elizabeth's prized jewelry, deepening her connection to the Queen's legacy and further solidifying her place as the next royal icon. The George IV state diadem, famously worn by Queen Elizabeth during her coronation, could be the next significant piece Kate may wear. And as Princess Charlotte matures, she too is expected to inherit several important royal jewels, including the Spencer tiara, which is tied to her late grandmother, Princess Diana. As the royal family's future unfolds, one thing is certain: Kate Middleton is not only honoring the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II but positioning herself as the monarchy's future queen. With every tiara she wears, Kate is staking her claim on the future of the British royal family, sending a clear message about power, tradition, and legacy within the monarchy.